I know this show has been pretty exciting thus far, but our next piece is more of a serious piece, I would say. Right, Radu?
I would also say it's very serious. It's about the student walkout, the national walkout that happened all around the country, and we did it here at Norristown area too.
Yeah, a lot of our students walked out. We walked out. A lot of the NASDtv staff was out there. We actually had a lot of people filming. So we have 3 different pieces to show you about the walkout, and we're going to start with just a news piece. What happened, who was there, how it went,
and how they felt. So I think you should check it out.
Today, thousands of students walked out of class at 10 a.m. in protest of gun violence.
We're standing out here to peacefully protest.
You know, we stand here for the 17 people that cannot.
I'm lost at words because
It's just heartbreaking that 17 lives are lost, and I really feel like there really needs to be a change.
And we need to speak out about it because we have voices and we have opinions.
I'm using my voice.
I'm very grateful that I get to stand here and believe what I believe in.
It's kids like us, it's kids all around the nation that we're doing this with right now that are making the change.
We're changing,
bettering us as a nation.
And I really hope that this movement and the upcoming ones in the future can help to make America and the world a safer place.
Nothing like this should ever have to happen. No parent should have to feel like a sense of loss because
they didn't get to come home to their families.
Obviously, we can never bring back the lives of those who are lost, but we can honor them.
it's sad that we have to remember students just like us lives in a way like this.
My whole student body shouldn't have to stand out there in front of the American flag to show that our lives matter.
This is a big deal. This is me. This is my friends. This is everybody I know and care about dying.
It should feel like home. I shouldn't be scared to go to school.
It's important that we need to take action because this is not okay. The gun violence is a huge problem in America, and
There needs to be a change.
Us kids should be able to have a voice.
And we're here to use not just our voices, but, you know, our silence too.
We have to persist, and there's always going to be resilience, and there's going to be people telling us that we shouldn't speak our minds.
It's this kind of thing that proves that when we come together, we definitely do have a voice.
this isn't just a one-day thing. This is a conversation that's going to continue to happen because we can't let it fall.
It's our generation, us young people, that are going to cause change in the world. We have to be the change we want to see in the world.
Today, we stood together and we stood at our flagpole and we held hands and we stood in a circle and our voices were heard.
There are people who really want to make a difference in this world.
To make our schools safer, keep guns out of the hands of people who are going to do very bad things with them.
Because it wasn't just 17 people that lost their life. It happens everywhere in America.
We told people we weren't okay with what was happening. We told people we weren't okay with what happened years ago. We weren't okay with Columbine, and we're not okay with Sandy Hook, and we're not okay with the Florida shooting.
It's bad that it has to come to this at a certain point.
This is about all the gun shootings that happened, and I feel like the president has to do something about this.
Even today, students were afraid to stand together to make that statement because they were afraid there would be violence, even in our school.
We are students and we should be protected. We all have dreams.
We're afraid that what we're fighting for would happen to us.
And that's a problem.
But if you do have respect for those people, the whole spring break, wear anything orange.
It's not only in high schools and not only children, but in movie theaters and concerts everywhere. So we need to act on gun violence as a generation, and the adults and people older than us should act too.
So we came out for this protest to give a message to the government that we want something done about gun violence. And this is not just for schools, it's for everybody, because there's violence more than just in schools, and there's shootings more than just in schools.
I believe that this is way more. This is more than just the 17 people that died in Florida before something else happens again.
Today I stood outside not only for the 17 students who were killed, but also to prevent gun violence.
We all have dreams and we shouldn't be scared of going to school.
It was a great honor to be surrounded by people against gun violence.
And that is why it matters, and that is something we need to be aware of, that we're afraid to even have our voice out there. And that is why I stood out there today with my friends and people I consider my family. That is why I did what I did today. And I'm proud of us, and I'm proud of this statement. I'm proud of what we did.
This should be addressed more. The media has already stopped talking about it because this is happening every day. I have 3 little brothers and an older sister, and if I were to ever hear anything about one of them not coming home, I don't know what I would do.
Gun violence shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't be scared to know if you're going to go home and be able to say, I love you to your loved ones or not.
We all join together as one. Our generation is finally doing something about it.
#NoMore.